Quick shots. We run out the gate. No, he just pointed at me.
Okay.
Right off the top. What's your most desirable vacation location? Vacation location. Where would you want to go that you ain't been?
Where I haven't been.
You know, you a traveler, boy.
Man, you know something? I got a couple domestic spots still that I haven't hit that I
Yeah.
really want to hit.
All right.
Seattle's on my list.
Pacific
Everybody that I
Northwest.
know
Rainy.
that's been there, not doing but Seattle, man. I went to San Diego for like a day.
Yeah.
I didn't really get to just do San Diego like I wanted to. So
Right.
domestic, Seattle, San Diego, international.
Yeah, because that's where I was going next.
Man, you know
Abroad,
what's
baby.
crazy, bro. My main spot, for real, I want to go to the Maldives so bad.
Yeah. Hey, you posted about that a couple days ago.
Like, I got some, obviously, I want to hit the motherland. I haven't done Jamaica. I think the Bahamas was my very first time out the country.
Right.
So I want to do Jamaica. I want to do some Cape Town, some East Africa stuff. But, bro, the Maldives. Now, I've heard it ain't much to do. So you got to make sure you go with the right crew. But it's probably the most beautiful place that I've personally seen with my own eyes.
Straight up.
Bro, that's...
And I can remember whenever you posted it, I think it was on your IG story, I was like, yo, this looks just like the brochure.
Like,
you know what I mean? You can't tell me it ain't nothing to do, but then, I don't know.
I want to be able to wake up, crusty eyes, the whole night.
Yeah, funky mouth.
Right off, right to the water.
Straight
you know
up.
What I'm saying? So,
That's bucket list material right
I
there.
think I've been bouncing around ideas. I turned 34 this year. So I've been bouncing
Salute
around.
in advance.
Man, I'm old man.
Hey,
Bro.
man, listen, man, you polished.
Listen,
Polished.
Cold word.
Go work.
So I've been trying to figure out birthday ideas, but maybe 34 may bring me to Maldives. I'm not sure yet.
Maldives, okay.
Yes,
So that means I'm gonna hold you to that, man. Whenever your birthday show up on the Facebook,
You rolling or what?
man, look here, man.
I'm-
TBD.
Yeah,
to be determined. We'll see. Third thing, what's your favorite color?
Ooh, you know what's crazy? I'm either all black
Yeah.
or I'm super colorful. If you look at the sweater, it has like I'm either
Great point.
very chill or I'm super loud.
Super light. Ain't much in between.
Man, I can no. Realistically,
I feel it.
I'm either all black
Right.
or I got yellow, orange,
All
teal, pink. I'm very much
Versatile, agile, and mobile, brother.
listen, brother. I'm either A to Z.
I feel it.
But like I can do a red or here and there, but black is probably
It sounds good.
you know what I mean. I can throw some black on. I'm pretty much good anywhere I go.
Good. Black
And,
is the background, so we're gonna call it the black ground.
Well, let's do that.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Fair
keep
enough.
pushing. Yes, sir.
Now check it out. Your first vehicle.
The first one that I actually purchased, or the first one that somebody?
Great question.
Because I'm
First
a
one that was
brother.
called yours.
My brother had a 85 Colors Regal
Oh man,
on some little 14x7s.
that's kind of gangster though.
Now that was the first. But you know what's crazy? And me and him talk about this all the time, bro.
Yeah.
He had like a 80, 81, 82 like Pontiac Firebird.
Right.
And he had bought it for me. But I was so young, I was like, bro, I don't want that old shit.
Yeah.
Like then I wanted like
you didn't appreciate it?
Nah, like then I wanted like a Honda or something.
True that.
Because one of my best friends that I went to high school with, he had a Honda, and I was like, bro, if this could be my dream, I'm like, I think I went to sophomore or junior year.
Probably so.
I'm like, if this could be my dream, so this is how I'm thinking. This could be my dream car. I'm talking about mint condition, low miles. Like now that I'm looking back, I'm like, bro, that car is one that you keep around
For a long time.
Passed down to you. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, but you only know what you know though, so it's like that was your flavor at that
Nah,
time.
that's a fact. But quite often when I think about that car, I'm like, bro, I let one get away. But 85 Regal, bro, it was that was back in the day when I think he had the TV screen. He had the whole set. Like my brother was one of the first guys that had a whole TV screen thing, and this was when I'm a young pup.
Hold on, screen. You talking about screen in the dash or the screens in the headrest?
So
All that.
So in the Regal, he had the screen in the dash.
Okay.
Then he had I can't remember what year the Camaro was. He was the first one I had ever seen with the screen in the steering wheel. Like before the rappers and all, like kind of like around the time like the rappers started doing it.
I'm sitting here, I'm rubbing my chins. I'm like, yo, I don't think I've seen anybody other than somebody that's on TV with the screen in the wheel,
Blew
yo.
my mind. But he would always pass his cars down to me.
Okay.
Until I think what was my first purchase? I think I had got myself a little old BMW. I had a little 330i. I thought I was styling.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell me I wasn't.
But and that was your first purchase, right?
Yeah. And then I found out I couldn't afford it. the coolant tank kept cracking. I said, you know what?
The coolant tank.
I went down to a Malibu fast.
Real quick.
Sir.
I mean, but you know that's being able to switch it up, man. As we what's it, how they say, the lady at the church would say, as we go, we grow, bro.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
And so yeah, my first car that was given to me was a Regal. My first purchase was a BMW.
I love it, man. I love it. Man, and while we on the cars, I gotta throw this out there, man. I was watching probably my favorite comedian, man, of all time. I was listening to Patrice O'Neal, the late great.
Yeah.
That sucker was talking about vintage vehicles. He said, look, man. He said, if I go buy an 85, whatever. He said, it's vintage. Because I saw that. I'm like, man, that's old school, that's clean. I want it just like that.
Yeah.
He said, but if I bought it in 85 and it's 2011, it ain't vintage. It's just old. I watched it get old.
Yeah,
that's
a fact.
That's a gem right there.
So when you think about cars, are you an older guy, newer model guy?
You know what, man? I'm an old man in my mind when it comes to that because I'm just all about what's efficient. Because I got 3 vehicles right now, and it's a long story as to why I got 3 of them. But ain't none of them sexy though. You know what I'm saying? Got 2016 Ford Fusion. That's the Road Warrior. That's the baby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got if I want to call something vintage, I got a '99 Infiniti that my granny right before she passed sold it to me for dirt cheap.
Granny sold it?
Yeah, and the elders don't drive too much.
Yeah,
so
they don't. So it was probably mint condition or better.
There you go. It was a '99 with 64,000 miles on it.
Oh yeah, you win it.
So that's one of my everyday. And then I got a 2010 Honda Accord. It's fuel efficient. You know what I mean? I'm good during the week.
Me and him, so we were just in LA 2 weeks ago.
Word.
We having breakfast. We look across the street. He like, James, you remember the Honda? It's a Honda just like the one he had. We went, bro, when I tell you I wanted this car so bad.
Yeah.
Dog.
It wasn't in the cards.
But it just wasn't in the cards for me. Like I didn't really I didn't start driving until like I was out there. Like it wasn't I didn't grow up in that type of family where, car at 16, the whole 9. I didn't get the goods until I was able to either get them myself or my brother made sure I was good.
And let me ask you this, just a cultural question though.
Go ahead.
Did you get your license when you were supposed to?
Boy, I was driving. Listen, I got my license when I was supposed to, but I was telling somebody the other day, I was driving when I was 10, 11.
Man, salute to you for that, dog. Because when did you learn how to drive for the first time?
And my grandma put me on her lap at like 8.
Straight
so
up.
I'm the baby of 7 of us, 7 grandchildren.
All right.
And I'm spoiled. I'm the one. If you was to ask anybody, they're gonna say that's her one.
This brother gets everything.
Man, listen, I'm driving, bro. I'm talking about on her lap at 8, probably driving by myself, 12, 13. I'm talking about driving.
Damn. Like, and you ain't scared.
Man, you know something? I didn't get scared because she she let me drive. It wasn't.
Yeah. And you were confident that you knew what you were doing.
I
at
probably
that point.
shouldn't have been driving.
Probably. Hell no, you should have been driving.
But she let me go, bro. And so like the kids nowadays though, they take forever to get their boy. As soon as I could drive, as soon as I could get my L's, I had them. Yeah. I wasn't playing.
Did you knock it? Was it one and done?
I was out of there.
Man,
that's why I don't be okay, before I say what I'm about to say, what about you?
I swung and missed, dog.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? No, but now that we there, I gotta go through it. Here, this what got me, man. I turned no. I'm at an intersection, right?
Okay.
And it was before we had done construction in my city to get some shit updated. So I'm building in an excuse real quick.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I was always taught, and a lot of times we get taught the quick and easy way before we get taught the by the book way.
For sure.
So before I went and took my test, I was always told like, when you in the front of this line trying to make an unprotected left turn, when that light is green, even if oncoming traffic is coming, you ease up into the middle of that intersection.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I did it the vet way, but as soon as I started easing up in that intersection, the light turned yellow. And then when I did exactly what the instructor said, make a left turn. And then I made another left, which took us right back to the parking lot where we started. I'm like, damn, this is the quickest test ever. But then as soon as I parked, he said, sir, look, kid, you made a left turn on a yellow light. That pretty much concludes the test. I was crushed.
Okay, yeah.
Well, was hurt, man.
Nah, you get a pass for that.
Yeah, so 7 days later,
came right back.
And I got the win. You know what I'm saying? But
2 times, cool. Some people be taking like 6 or 7, bro.
I ain't never heard of that. That's a tragedy.
I know some youngsters that's in my family. I be like, fam, you ain't got your L's yet?
Yeah.
You ain't got your L's, B?
Dog, and I think I'm about ready to say, is it a black thing? Because we just feel like we get this, we just like are anointed when we get to be 16. Like, I'm 16 though.
Oh, 100%.
I'm like, kid, the law don't give a shit about you being 16.
100%.
Where you at? I love us though.
21, we throwing kids out the house. I mean, we feel like at 16 we grown.
Yeah.
And then we be so grown, our parents be like, "Oh, you think you grown?
Yeah.
I got something for you."
Got something for you.
So yeah. But I was a good kid though. I wasn't even that type of kid. I had a foul mouth.
Oh.
But I was a good kid.
I feel it.
Very much a good kid. Man.
Feel it, man. How long you been cussing, man?
Ooh, boy.
I got a story while you thinking. Yeah, I'm in preschool, 4 years old, right?
Yeah, you a different breed.
Yeah, I'm a different breed. You know, listen, I'm at this preschool, right? I'm the only one of my kind in there, you feel me? And that counts because, you know, the stigma that comes with, you know, with us. And so my mother and father, they come to the parent-teacher conference, the teacher's just raving about me. Like, Aaron, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. And then she got to a but. She said, but. Yeah. Aaron has a filthy mouth. and my mama looked at my daddy with the side eye, and he was like,
"So Pops put you on?"
No, early. And so the teacher said she went. I guess she left the room, go use the bathroom, or go to the copy machine, whatever. Said I came back in the room. Yeah. I saw every student except for Aaron. Yeah. All of them in a circle. So she just crept on over there, real. You know what I'm saying? Didn't give herself up. And they said I was sitting down in the middle, teaching them every cuss word known to man. Yeah. And then I ended it by saying, "Hey, y'all, don't say it in front of grown-ups." And then she was like, my mom's mouth dropped. And I've been rocking and rolling ever since. Ever since.
What was your favorite cuss word?
Mine was? Yours was bitch.
I beat you to death.
Yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? If I got to be honest, shit, man. Shit. You know what I mean? Because it's the most impulsive. Like, if I stand up right now and I try to quickly, you know, walk through there to hit the bathroom or something, I stub my toe right here. Ah, shit. Yeah. Or I drop my phone. Shit.
See, so yours was more like a reactive cuss word.
Nah, I can't even say that, man.
I was bad as fuck. I knew I couldn't get in trouble.
Right.
So I'm finna talk shit. I'm a bitch you.
How you knew you couldn't get in trouble?
Bro, listen.
Because you was the baby?
I was the baby, and I just had this thing about me that everybody else got in trouble. Everybody. If you talk to my big brother, he gonna tell you like, I would be causing the ruckus, starting the ruckus, but I would never get in trouble.
Did you figure out that pattern though?
One time, no. We got in trouble one time. Me and my cousin, Christmas. We like probably 8 or 9. Yeah. They put the Christmas presents behind the couch.
True that.
So we looking, we find them like, that's crazy. Presents back there. We go back watching TV. We like, nah, bro, we gotta see what's up. Go back
you just couldn't relax.
Listen, got my ass. That was probably the first time I got my ass whooped.
Who gave it to you?
Granny.
Ooh.
Didn't want to.
Of course you did,
had
man.
To.
Golly.
Because she was my cousin too, so it was like if I whooped him, I mean,
and you know, I gotta fuck you up.
Normally I'll let you slide.
Yeah.
So, I didn't get in trouble much, but when I did, it was some. I was asking for it.
Yeah. It was one to remember.
Yes, sir.
Golly. So,
yes, sir.
Man, I'm used to people saying the grandparents go the easiest on you. They be more like, you know, I'm retired from the heavy duty parenting. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I ain't ever got a whooping by my grandfolks, but like my grandfather used to point at the damn doorknob with the belt on there hanging if I got to whining, and that was enough for me.
You tighten
up quick.
Nah, my grandma
he just bluffed.
She pretty much raised me though, so she was very much grandparent for sure.
Oh yeah.
She always kept me close. Always took care of me.
She had to make sure.
Oh man, listen. Without her, I couldn't tell you where I'd be at.
That's what's up, man. Y'all still tight to this day?
What? If you ever follow me on IG, you know I fuck with my granny heavy. Everywhere when I say I fuck with her, I mean I be picking on her. So she a thief and she deaf. Bullshit, you know.
Hold on, chick. I don't know if I should laugh or just.
Please do.
I gotta hear this.
She likes to steal, but she can't hear. So I'm on Instagram fucking around, and I think we at the doctor's office.
Right.
And she likes to take the recipes out of the magazines that are in the doctor's office.
Fair enough.
She's ripping out the paper.
Oh damn. Okay.
So I'm like, Grandma,
you're not being slick
at all. Then she drops one recipe and she looks around like, I don't want nobody to see me picking this up. So she goes. I'm just like, fam.
Everybody in here knows what you're doing.
So she a criminal through and through, but that's my dog. I mean, like, still to this day, man. She give me gems. She give me knowledge. She puts me out.
Straight up.
But everybody know who her one is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can come over there at 4 o'clock in the morning. She gonna be like, "Are you hungry?"
Straight up.
And we're gonna argue about it. I'm gonna say, "No, I'm straight. I'm just finna go to sleep or whatever."
Yeah, what is it about that, man? Like
the argument?
No, about them making sure that you ate, bruh.
That's just how they were.
Yeah.
She 80. My grandma 83.
Mm.
So you know they don't know stop. She don't know chill. She just know one speed.
Right.
She up at 5. She the last one to go to sleep. That's just who she is. So.
Was she the type that whenever you were younger, if let's say if you were out, she couldn't go to sleep until you got back in?
Shit. See, that's the thing.
Oh, I feel like something
Granny
foul coming.
probably at the casino or something. That's the thing. So, but when she got in, she checking to see where you at.
I got you.
If that makes sense. She, you know what I'm saying? Even like now, if I go over her house and I leave, I get home and I forget to call.
You won't forget no more?
What I tell your ass to do, I'm like, that's my bad. And they always think I'm going somewhere I ain't got no business. I'm like, I'm really going home.
Really going to the crib.
I'm really going home. So, listen, that's my girl. She take care of me. She makes sure I'm straight. She's literally the reason I operate how I operate today.
I feel that, man.
Yes, sir.
And you ever been over there with your grandmother? You just do something just routinely. No pretense or nothing. And she just jumped to the greatest conclusion. Like when my granny was living, I'd just be over there just chilling. You know what I mean? And like much like yours, I would have to talk her out of, feeding me a bunch of food. Like, listen, I may have just ate before I got over there, but she wasn't trying to hear that shit.
No, she don't care.
Or if I just routinely just sneeze. You sick?
Yeah.
I got some meds up in the counter.
All the vitamins you can think of. Fish oil, fish cream.
All that. And they got remedies.
Zinc,
She said something about some horseradish one day.
My granny don't listen, bro. My grandma, she thinks she's a physician.
Straight up.
She's very much pray about it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't act like she don't want to go to the hospital. But I'm like, I'm very much I'm a logical thinker when it comes to certain things. Yeah. So if you're sick, there are certain things I think you should do.
That's right.
For her, she's like, just pray. I'm like, fam, listen, I'm finna go get this Robitussin, or I'm finna go get this Theraflu, and I'm finna get right. Mm-hmm. One time it was a tornado coming.
Sounds like Oklahoma.
She's very much like, I prayed about it, so whatever happens, happens. I'm like, they make tornado shelters and those type of things.
All that.
Like, nah, she like, see, that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all value this earthly stuff. I'm like, nah, I just value my life.
Yeah. We kind of want to be around for a while if we can.
But that's how she thinks. So and she thinks that way with everything.
Yeah.
So we every morning she calls me with a scripture.
There you go.
And she thinks I'm a heathen because I may not do church every Sunday or whatever. Right. And I have a logical way of thinking about religion or being spiritual or whatever. So me and her, boy, listen. If you can hear those, like she forget I gotta go to work. She got to get her scripture off. She got to get her word. She got to give me the word before I go to work.
So you having it's beyond daily devotional.
Every day.
I love it.
And then she gonna run down who she mad at in the family. And then she gonna call somebody else, and I'm gonna probably be on that list.
And I bet you ain't asked for none of that.
No. But I couldn't see my life without it, if that makes sense. Every day. When she don't call me, like when she do call me, I'll be like, damn, Grant, I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
And if she don't call me, I call her like, what the hell you doing?
What's happening? Yeah.
So,
bro, you just made me think of something, man. Here's how, this is the irony of us as people, because this is how I know we all are works in progress, for sure. And none of us are just one thing. Because I got some, what's the word? Some hypocrisies about me. Because like, if my phone is ringing, right?
Yeah.
And I see somebody on there that rarely ever calls, but they only call when they need something, I know I'm gonna be bitching. But on the flip side, if somebody just calling me all the time, even if they just want to talk, they don't want to, I'm like, man, he don't even want nothing. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Like, where's the balance between the two?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Bitching either way.
Yeah, I'm like, man, let me control myself, man. Just answer this phone. You know what I mean? Because they taking the time to look out for me. You know what I mean? So let's just go ahead and chop.
Have you found the balance between the two?
I think I have. Number one, I just got to get over myself.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. Because sometimes you be in a mood, or sometimes you may not be in the mood. It's just like, since we all busy, whenever shit slows down for a minute, sometimes all I want to do is just be still. I don't want to entertain nothing or nobody. But they don't know that. They just know they thought of me, so they called me.
But that's the same thing with what's going on now with the corona stuff. Everybody was acting like they wanted to be still.
Yeah.
And now they griping about, like, fam, y'all not even quarantined like that, though.
Nah.
Like, my guy just went back to, Epe just got back to China.
Oh, Epe, you though, huh?
Yeah. And we talking for real quarantine. Like, can't leave the room, can't do nothing for 14. I'm talking about for real. So, I'm the type of person, I'm enjoying myself because I rarely sit down. I rarely get to sit down.
Yeah.
So.
Always moving.
Oh, my God, dog.
Is that by choice, or is that just what your endeavors make you do?
It's definitely became a lifestyle.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not 8 to 5 in it, I'm doing something for Fleurs. I'm delivering.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick up shirts, drop off shirts, buy something, do something.
True that.
We just got into the real estate business, so at the house, actually working.
Yeah.
Like not just
just passing time.
Yeah, actually. So And then if I'm needed in other areas, with anything with LGR, the nonprofit side, I'm all over that. And if E need me on the other side, I try to be. So I'm very much a phone call away for just about anybody that need me to do anything.
Yeah, very accessible, huh?
I mean, yeah.
I feel that.
For people I rock with though, now if I don't really rock with you, I look at that phone and be like, I'm cool.
Yeah, and you got a lot of reasons / excuses to be unavailable.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But the sitting still thing, like you said, is people be hyping, people be faking. Nobody really. It's like, how do you find a balance though between being upset about having to go to work? Now they telling you sit your ass in the house and you still upset. Yeah,
like how we gonna please you folks?
And maybe it's no real way.
No, and we all want our cake and eat it too. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I've sat around as much as I could.
Yeah.
But dog, I've been out moving around. Like living
by choice.
By choice, because it's like, listen, I gotta live until I'm gone, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're not scared of the Rona.
No, I'm not scared of it, but I don't mean to disrespect the Rona. You dig what I'm saying? I don't need you to come get me just because you feel like I'm talking reckless. You know what I mean? But it's like
talking to God.
Yeah, well.
Why people do that? They say something just in case.
Just in case, you know what I mean?
He always listening.
He always listening, man.
He know what we thinking.
He know what we thinking too. So
you really can't get away from it.
I can't get away from it. Yeah, so I'm doing the head rub right now. But at the end of the day, it's like, listen. If I'm sitting around and I done ran out of food at the crib to cook, or I'm very human, so sometimes I have some food in there and I open that fridge and that freezer and I'm not interested in shit that I'm looking at.
We're gonna take out.
Yeah, I'm getting right in that whip and I'm going to Popeyes, I'm going to Whataburger, something like that. Yeah. Rona or no Rona, I got to get it.
So which part are you scared of most? Is it the getting sick part? Is it the people that are getting sick, the older people? Or is it because for me, it was the fact that everything is just coming to a screeching halt. School is out.
Right.
And not even so much the sports, but just the type of money that sports bring in, stock market bring in. Like, all these things are done and they're, finished. So for me, that was my biggest thing. Like, what about the people that are losing, because people are losing jobs.
They are.
So I was never really scared about getting sick, even though
I know it's possible. I acknowledge that.
Even though I had some scares, though,
I understand.
Look at you.
It's real. It's real. Nah, man. Listen, hey, I get it. Yeah. But it's like how much can you modify? Because I'm dapping every time I see you. It's a habit.
So you dapping for shit? Because we definitely dapped when I got here.
We definitely did. It's just a natural thing.
Did we dap too?
Oh, we're not supposed to. We gotta walk. We ain't taking no precautions or none of that. Come on, man. We gotta get better. But I'm gonna tell you something. To your point about people losing jobs and this, that, and the other. I'm grateful now that. Well, I've been grateful, but you know how people be yapping about educators in Oklahoma because I'm an educator and, we don't get paid the greatest.
Yeah.
But even we got that PTO built in, so to speak. In this case, our living will still be coming. But those who are out there that can only make money if they go to work.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. And then, from a selfish standpoint, what's really pissed me off about this whole pandemic / shutdown is that all the alternatives, the shit that I would love to be doing if I was taking a day off of work, even they gone. Yeah. Like I can't go to Golds and go throw no weight around. Damn.
The gym is definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I can't go to Millwood where I work and go hoop.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You can't do nothing.
So I'm out of options.
I think they finna do away.
I may as well go to work.
With the facts. I think they finna do away with like the barbershops and salons and all that. So I had to go see my guy the other day. I said, listen.
I had to go get tight.
Just in case it all.
Yeah, man.
Just in case it's the end of it. I gotta go out looking like this.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? You gotta look like somebody love you.
I gotta look like I belong somewhere.
I feel it. Now, since we on the podcast, dog, you gotta tell me about your podcasting days, man. Because we talked about it a little bit before we got started.
Yeah.
And you broke down a dynamic to me that I thought was real interesting because this is I won't say all me and my videographer.
For sure.
And I'm sitting down with whoever I choose to sit with. But you had I'm the talent. Thank you, appreciate that.
For sure.
But you had a team with you.
Yeah.
So what was that plight like?
So even before that, So I had a Facebook show too.
Didn't know that.
Shout out to Quana. We had a Facebook show. It was that's so crazy. I can't remember the name of it.
Must have been that long ago, huh? At this point.
I'm just old. But anyway, it was a cool little show picking up steam. I think that fell off because once people realize you got to put work in, like you got to have an outline. That's how I think. When I think about anything, I think you got to have an outline. You got to put the work in before. It ain't just come in and talking.
Right.
I know that's what everybody see.
Yeah.
But so
if the talent is good at it, like I'm pretty sure y'all probably made it look effortless.
But even with that, I'm very much as a consumer, as a person that loves podcasts, I try to think what would I want from somebody I'm listening to, i.e. Joe Budden, Cactus Jack, RP. I mean, anybody that I'm listening to, what do I want? What do I want if I'm listening to you? And for me,
hold on, did you mean to say Cactus Jack or did you mean Combat Jack?
You know what I mean.
Combat Jack. Yeah. You know, I'm a wrestling fan. As soon as you said Cactus Jack, the music went off my head.
What's crazy is I was watching Joe Budden podcast today, and Maul had a Cactus Jack hat on.
Okay.
And it's been on my mind. I'm like, damn, that's a fresh ass hat. So
and it ran together on you real quick.
So that was the first show. I can't remember the fucking name of it. It's pissing me off. So I'm gonna just talk about our podcast. It was 4 of us.
Right.
Me, 2 of my partners, and one of my partners' girls.
Got you.
The name of it was
this shit would be funny.
The name of it was A Couple and a Couple Niggas.
Straight up.
And from the dynamic of me, very much lover boy, very much Cancer, very much heart on my sleeve type of thing. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm thinking.
Right.
Then you had Cordell's very much Virgo, very much let hoes be hoes, let hoes do their thing. He's very much that guy. Then you had Corey in a relationship with his girl, so they new parents. I mean, you had all these dynamics. Cordell,
that's a lot of dimension.
Me, I'm very much a single man, no kids, all around the world.
Right.
So it was very much a good thing. It was just, man, life. I think at the time we really started recording, they had just had their baby. My mom was going through some things. And like I'm talking about, when I say some things, I mean every day I'm off work, I'm going to the hospital. Every day. That. And it was to a point where we just couldn't record. And then even if you did, it's just like,
when you don't have it, you don't have it.
And that's the thing. When we had it,
y'all was hot.
It was booming.
Yeah.
And it was effortless.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you don't, and you trying to not even force it, but kind of like, okay, let's just record and
see if it comes back.
And sometimes it's tough. And the next thing you know,
started growing apart.
And it's like, shit, we ain't done it in a year or so. And it goes that fast.
Yeah. And
you get to like 40 some odd episodes. Mm-hmm. And we always kind of winged it a little bit. So I think.
Hold on, when you say winged it, do you mean from the standpoint of preparation or
sure.
the topics? Oh, the preparation.
Very, very much preparation.
All right.
So when you lose the natural, you got to have something to keep it up. Mm-hmm. And to me, I would think that would be preparation.
True that.
And if you don't have the natural and then you don't have the preparation,
what you got?
You just talking at that point. And then next thing you know, you're circling back, you're saying a lot of things you already said. You become redundant, in my opinion.
Hard to listen to.
Versus, right. So I'm always like, yo, let's at least have an outline.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we may go wherever we go.
Right.
The outline may be A, B, and C, but shit, we may get on Z, and that may carry the whole podcast.
Right.
Cool.
And that's not a problem. That's actually a good problem to have, I would think.
But just in case Z don't work,
right,
we got something to fall back on. And we just didn't fine-tune that part of it, I think. I think sometimes you get to looking at the bigger picture, and you see everybody doing live podcasts and everybody doing this, and that's kind of where your mind goes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You kind of forget that energy you had on the first episode when it was like, we just gonna focus on the first episode, second episode. Then it's like
literally doing one thing at a time.
And then so that plus life, it just kind of fell apart. But man, what's crazy is people still be listening.
Yeah.
And it was very much a fun thing that spent off into other things.
Yeah.
So sometimes that's another thing when you're trying to hold on to something, because it's like, damn, this was fun.
Yeah.
Even if it's slipping away and it's really no longer fun and it's really no longer bringing what it once brought you.
Yeah.
So now it's like, okay, this is the reason I'm able to do this.
Right.
So we all kind of, that was like the springboard for other stuff we started doing.
True that.
So,
and that sounds like something you wouldn't really know until after you. Yeah, it's like hindsight.
You never really realize it until you're done with something, and you're like, oh, that was the trampoline for me to jump to this.
Right.
And so, as much as you sad that something is gone,
yeah,
or something is done, you kind of got to be happy because the ending of that started the. So now, like I said, what we doing, the real estate. I'm over there every day now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of tough. I couldn't really be in both places.
Nah, it's kind of, you only one man.
And then Cordell, Q, and Corey, they got a Lori Chanel. They got like it's like a combo of an art gallery and
Damn.
it's like, so on the east side, it's not a lot of places.
We in OKC for you viewers.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
So I can't remember the address, but I'll get it before the episode is over. So it's not a lot of places where you can go have events as for us on our side of town. So Cordell, Q, and Corey got together and they started that. So now that's the new thing that they doing. And then I got Flourish jumping off. And so we very much still doing shit, just not so much the podcast anymore.
Before I talk about Flourish,
go ahead.
Let me ask you this. I feel like I've been talking about fine lines
all good.
episode. It's got to be a fine line. How do you know the difference between when you are letting something go, you realize that the moment is past and it's time to let it go, or when you just do you ever fight with yourself like, all right, am I letting it go because it's time, or am I just getting lazy and not putting the work in no more? Maybe I could preserve it. You know what I mean? Is it preserving it, or is it fighting to get something that's already gone? You understand?
That's a good question. And I think if you're doing something by yourself, I feel like you know. Okay. I feel like you might lie to yourself.
Yeah.
But when
I'm guilty of that.
But when you're doing something as a collective, it's tough to really speak to how everybody else feel. Now you could have in your mind what you think. You know what I'm saying? But I may say one thing, Cordell may say one thing, Q may say one thing, Corey may say one thing.
That's a gift and a curse, right?
No, it is, because it's like they all could be true.
Yeah.
They all could be very much a true thing, but I think when you by yourself, you know when you bullshitting. Yeah. You know when you're not grinding. You know when you're not going hard. You know when you're being lazy.
I feel it.
So I think
I know I do.
And we all do. And if anybody's saying they don't,
lying like a
they lying, and then you can't really call them out.
Yeah.
Because it's whatever is inside of them.
Yeah. That's right.
So that's the thing you got to think about when you go into business with somebody or when you collab with somebody.
Right.
It's such a hard thing, man, because how I operate, how I think. So we may have a similar vision.
True.
But if we don't have similar discipline and similar foresight and similar passion, what is the vision really?
That's right.
Because if we got the vision and the vision is fire, but then your discipline is a 10 and mine is a 2, but you need me to make it happen.
That's right. That's right.
Like we need each other.
Mm-hmm.
So what, you know what I'm saying?
You told me that one time about the podcast situation.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's a thing where depending on everybody has to, and when you have that many people, it's tough. So anything that you have a lot of people in it, y'all all have to be hitting it hard at the same time. Yeah. So if it's like a tree, you like, if you chopping right here, I'm chopping right here, you chopping right here, you chopping. The motherfucker probably never fall.
Yeah, right.
And if it do, it's gonna take a long. But if we all on the same accord, that motherfucker gonna come down pretty fast.
Pretty fast.
You know what I'm saying? And I think
and it won't be a mess.
Yeah, it'll be a clean cut. So that's the thing that you really gotta understand when you get into anything with anybody. Where we in this, it's so tough because people start out one way.
Right.
Even me, I've embarked on things. I was like, I really want to do this. Yeah. Then when you get into it, you're like, shoo.
Oh man.
So even with Flourish, when people ask me to collab, I'm like, I can't. Right. Not that I think my shit is popping. Not that I think my shit is better than yours. But the way I operate, or let's even use LGR nonprofit. People want to do stuff with us. People want to sit down but I'm like, that's not how we operate.
Right.
So it's tough. We can have the same vision, but if our operation isn't the same, it's gonna come across very forced. Yeah. And that's something I never want to do, ever. I never want to force anything.
Yeah, I feel that. And at the end of the day, we're talking about people.
100%.
So, yeah, and it's a human element that goes into everything. So even though it's just business, we can say that till we blue in the face. If there ain't some sort of synergy between the two of us, or however many of us it is, it's gonna be a strain to some degree. You know what I mean? Because chemistry is a real ass thing.
Because if you could be here but he could never be here,
that's gonna cause a rift at some point, yo.
All right, my nigga,
what's really going down?
What's good?
Yeah.
Because I need you here to produce this product.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So that's why sometimes it's like, even though you feel like you want to have a panel of people, sometimes it's tough.
Yeah.
Just because you got to make sure everybody come. You got to make sure everybody energy right. Because what if you sleepy that day?
Yeah.
Energy gonna be like this.
Right. Especially if I'm the one that's got to carry them on.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Where my village at?
Yeah. Nah, for sure. So, man, it's I think it's just about self check.
That's right.
You know, because everybody's so ego driven. Don't nobody really want to hear.
That's right.
Yo, you on some bullshit today.
Yeah.
But if we in business together, if we doing anything, we got to be able to. I got to be able to tell you, bro, you bullshitting today.
Yeah, and you got to be able to receive it.
Like,
it's medicine, so it ain't gonna taste good.
Yeah.
But it's like,
but you got to be able to know today you was on some bullshit, or you got to be able to tell me, bro, today you ain't bring it.
Yeah.
You ain't bring your good energy, so the podcast may be, and that's the thing that I love about listening to Joe Budden. Like they talk to each other like that. Like, hey, bro, our last podcast really wasn't that popping, but
hey, they doing live feed with it too.
And that's the type of thing you gotta have with each other. If we gonna, that's what I'm, like, but even if you homies, you gotta have that. You gotta. If you don't got that, then it's gonna be tough to embark on anything together.
I'm gonna tell you what's really telling is like the older that I get, I'm just 2 years behind you, how uncomfortable adults are with having the uncomfortable conversation with somebody. Like I'm convinced that we get to the point to where we know when something's necessary. Yeah. Like the what is always easily determined. Yeah. But okay, now how long is it gonna take you to muster up whatever it takes for you to man up or woman up and say what needs to be said? And so many people just dance around that elephant in the room.
Man. I used to, like, when I was a kid, it would always, all the adults used to say grown folk business.
That's right.
As I gotten grown, I'm like, that shit ain't nothing but grown folk business ain't nothing but child's play.
And that's sad, ain't it?
And that's why I really isolate myself, man, from a lot of people. Yeah. Because I just don't be having time. And when you move a certain way, and when you are a certain way, it's very tough to deal with somebody that moves in a manner, because it's very easy to revert to act like a child. Yeah. Like, it's very, let me go. Like me, I'm very not an emotional person. In a sense of, I try not to act with my emotions. That's right. Because that shit ain't never going to be pretty. Nah. And I've had instances where I've done it, and I was like, you sit back and you look in the mirror like, boy, you was wildin'.
You self-assessed, huh?
You was wildin'.
Yeah. Emotion comes from here, and from here, don't make no sense up here.
Never do. So I'm very much a person that don't move like that. So even to go back to what you was talking about, when do you realize when something has ran its course? Yeah. You just think about it logically. You can't really think about it emotionally, because if so, then we'll keep everything we ever had.
Great point.
If we think about it emotionally, we don't really want to let shit go.
No, we don't.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right, man.
But at some point, you got to realize either it's not benefiting me, or I'm not benefiting the thing. Yeah. So I got to let it go. Even if it hurt. I'm not saying it's not going to hurt. Yeah. But logically, this has ran its course. Yeah. But that's why a lot of shit goes way longer than it's supposed to. A lot of relationships, a lot of ball players. So now I'm talking about Tom Brady. He don't, fam, have a seat, bro. You done put your time in, big dog. Man. Why you want to hold on so long? Like, we don't want to get out the way. It's like we want to stay in this moment because maybe at a certain time it served us. Right.
And there's like a certain level of comfortability that comes with that too.
And then, so most of us, like I said, we move with emotion, so we don't want to let shit go, really. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Okay, shorty, I know we not working out, but shit, I mean, I feel like we got history, so let's try. And it's like,
we comfortable.
But boy, listen, being comfortable will kill you. Yeah, it will. And so,
you said something to me one time, and I got to run this back at you.
Go ahead.
You said, you told me what you believe your superpower is. You know what I'm talking about?
I can walk away from something that I may want. Is that the one I said?
That's the one.
Because oftentimes, like I said, as humans, that's the human side of us, right? Right. Like, I tell you a story that really tested my faith and shown me, like, where I was just testing my faith and it testing the human part of me. So my mom's super sick. Right. Right. Just had a major surgery. She called me to the side of the bed. She like, I'm ready to die. Literally looked me in my eyes, and I was like, me, I'm still funny. I'm like, what about me? Like, what about my kids? Like, I ain't got a chance to.
Yeah. She was like, check about it here yet, man.
She was like, you gonna have to tell them about me, right?
Yeah.
So I went home with it, sat with it, cried about it, whatever. And then I was cool with it though.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm like, if you that peaceful, saying that you don't want to be here no more.
Yeah.
I can't let the human side of me be holding on to you. Because if we truly love, like we say we do, we say we love people,
right.
but we never want to let them go.
We don't.
Even if it's for the best for both parties.
That's right.
So when I got to that level, bro, I was like, to me, that's like, that's a higher level to be able to have your mom tell you something like that. And then for you to sit with it, cry with it, whatever.
Yeah. And
then accept it.
And what's really impressive to me is it doesn't sound like it was a long process for you to get to that acceptance point.
Man, because if you true to me, when I think about what it means to love somebody,
right?
Why would you want somebody to suffer? Now, as humans, I know how we are. We still want grandma to be here, grandpa, mama.
The version of them that we know.
Right. So in this version is not even that anymore.
That's right.
They're very much in pain. They're very much not wanting it. They're telling you, I'm not, like, anytime like, think about that. Think about how valuable life is, and somebody tell you, I don't want to do this no more.
That's right. It's like, well, who the hell are we to get in the way with that?
But we do.
We do.
We jump in the way. We make it about us. So I was able to take myself out of it.
Yeah.
James, remove yourself.
True.
So even going back to what you say, if I like something, want something, think this, I can be like, you know what? It's not serving me like it needs to serve me.
Yeah.
And that may sound like some weird shit, but oftentimes people are out here not getting what they need from said thing. Mm-hmm. Be it a job, be it a relationship, be it whatever you are doing.
Right.
And then you stay hoping maybe it'll get better.
Right.
Then you end up in the land of resentment.
I'm so scared of that. I'm scared of that place.
Dog. Yeah, it's a tough. I've been there. You be sitting around resenting somebody or resenting the thing when the thing or the person been showing you what's up this whole time.
Yeah.
So I could like something and be like, you know what, it's cool. I can walk away from it. I can sit down, take the personal part out of it. Maybe It's not personal. Maybe whatever's going on. Like you see a lot of people stay at a lot of jobs and, well, I ain't getting promoted. My nigga, go do something else. Or figure out why and fix it.
Yeah.
It's really only two type of ways of thinking. I'm very solution based. Yeah. I don't really want to just sit around and talk about the same shit.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about problems. At least propose a solution.
Something.
Yeah. If they don't go with it, whoever they is, if they don't go with what you propose, okay, think of something. Because you only run out of options when you stop looking for one.
Man, listen.
And maybe the option is, I need to step.
Yeah. But that's the one, because once you realize what you need to do, it's no longer on anybody else.
That's right.
Once you realize, damn, I'm not getting what I need, and then you stop making excuses, and you either level up or you step off. And so that's, I tell people that, and they be like, oh, you think you know it all? I said, no, I just know myself.
That's right.
I don't know shit. I can just tell you what worked for me.
That's right.
And that's how. So
you don't know nothing better than you know you. I don't think.
So I tell people that. So for even like this past year, was probably one of the toughest years of my life. But the way I think, it made it one of the most peaceful years of my life.
Yeah.
I literally have a painting on my wall that one of my boys did. Shout out to Shelby Corsi. He did the first ever. I have a flourish painting where I asked him for something totally different, right?
Yeah.
And he ended up painting me something totally different.
Were you specific about your initial request?
I was very specific.
Okay.
It was a 2-part painting. I wanted to put it on 2 sides of it. I had this thing set up in my mind.
Right.
When I went to see him, I'm like, I asked for 2 parts. What the other? You know what I'm saying?
What's happening?
He had it, bro. But probably the best piece of thing I have in my house is what he did for me, out of just what he saw from me, from Flourish. And he took it and put it all in his painting, and it literally described the 33rd year of my life. It's a bunch of chaos, and then you have me right in the middle of all this chaos, but very much at peace.
All right, a storm. Huh?
Fuck me up, bro.
Wow.
Like, when I tell you, to this day, like, when I talk about that painting, man, I just light up, because I'm just like, so when I think about faith and having faith, and that's what does it for me.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, go to church. No disrespect to whatever you do to get your peace, but my peace is to be around family and to be around things that bring about understanding for me.
True that.
And that's all so when people be like, you think you know everything? No. every day is I just want to know myself.
That's right.
I just want to learn myself. And if you want some of this juice, I ain't tripping on sharing it.
You know what I mean?
But it ain't gonna taste good at first.
Right. But we ought to learn something going through our experiences, dog. Because I'm 31, you 33.
Yeah.
So we done been around a couple corners. You know what I mean? We didn't have some pitfalls. I'm pretty sure we didn't, lost some bouts. Maybe not the war, but the bout.
100%.
You know what I mean? So I think we should learn something from
But
that.
when you hear people talk about, I don't want to waste my time. Well, you only wasting your time if you don't learn.
Yeah.
Or like nothing is wasted time, right?
Yeah.
You either learn or you don't.
That's it.
It's
Because you got to go for it, whatever it is.
Right.
How else you going to know whether it's for you or not?
But we put it in our mind, oh, I don't want to do that because I don't want to waste my time. No, you just scared of what the outcome going to be. You can't be scared of what the outcome going to be.
Yeah.
So
Scared
I'm very
of failure
much...
and scared of succeeding.
That's another thing. Some people, and I've even been guilty of that.
Same. That's why I know what it looks like.
Very much like, man, what if I level up for real? What does that look like?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What is that? So...
Well, what if I shoot the real shot? Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
What does that really look like?
It. Yeah.
I might score, and I might get all the things I've been over here talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So,
hanging in tough.
But yeah, man, that's my superpower, bro. I can.
If it ain't the greatest for you, you can walk away from it.
Yeah, and it's not. And I tell people, if I ain't the greatest for you, walk away from me.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm very not one sided. Don't get it fucked up. I'm not like all about me and not about you.
Yeah.
If I'm not giving my all to something or a person, walk away from me.
Yeah. Hold me accountable.
Please do.
Because you're going to do yourself that way anyway.
Because once I hold you accountable, you're going to take it as a shot.
Yeah. Because
you not holding me accountable, acting like you got love for me.
That's right.
But hold me accountable.
That's true.
And if you got to walk away, then that means I did something wrong. So
Good
I try to make it less personal as I can, man. Everybody don't mean you harm.
That's right.
Everybody don't know what they saying when they say it. Some people going to tell you, I got your back forever.
Mm-hmm. And then forever happens.
Nigga, as soon as shit hit the fan, forever's to the moon, and that shit stop at the ceiling.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And to be honest, do we all, even the coolest cat you can think of, we got a line.
Yeah. To
where it's like, okay, fuck whatever pledge that we made to one another. Anything past this point is too foul of a violation. Like we can't do. Like there's such thing as doing too much to continue.
I got homies we can never come back from certain stuff.
Yeah.
I got people I've dealt with, bro. You can't, fam.
The violation was too vain.
Nah, we can't talk about it. It's nothing to be talked about. I'm cordial forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna put myself around too much. But yeah, it's certain, and that's just how I am. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna violate you. Don't violate me. You know what I'm saying? But if we do, understand I don't mind drawing a line in the sand.
Right.
It's all good. I'm cool. It's all
good.
So yeah, and the people I'm really real with, we ain't never gonna get there.
That's right.
We ain't never gonna get disrespectful. We ain't never gonna get out of pocket with each other. Now we gonna argue.
Yeah.
We gonna talk our shit.
That's fine.
But we never gonna get to the point where I'm gonna say something to you, and maybe something you done share with me in confidence. No,
I don't like that. Cause see, to me, if I'm arguing, I look at it more as a debate nowadays. If I'm arguing, meaning that I'm seeking to understand where you're coming from.
For sure.
Or I'm trying to get you to understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
But to me, an argument is just two people or however many people just being as unreasonable as they can be, trying to say the most hurtful shit that can, either shut the other person up, which never happens. Too much emotion involved.
Ain't
you ain't gonna get the last word.
Yeah.
Or it's, fellas, at some point we're gonna run out of words.
And then
it's gonna be
something.
It's gonna get smoky.
If I run out of words, it's because, like you say, it's time. And what's crazy is I'm not even built like that. I'm very much, and that's what I was saying earlier, I'm very much a good kid.
Yeah.
I know. So graduated from Edmond School.
Right.
But very much grew up on the east side, 10th and MLK. I'm very much an east side kid.
There you go.
But I'm not, I'd rather not deal with you.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? But,
the foundation is what it is, though.
Yeah.
You know what it looks like, whether you're about it or not.
Yeah, but if we got to go there to where we getting disrespectful, then maybe we don't need to be around each other.
Nah, man, we not
and
30s.
I'm cool with that, too, though. I think we in a space where we think, if you not my brother, you not my best friend, then we must got beef. We can be very much cordial and not ever disrespect each other, but we ain't got to kick it.
Yeah.
You ain't got to come to my house. I ain't got to go to your house.
Right. And it's understood most times.
But now in this arena that we in, man, it's everybody feel like they got to be connected and got to be with you all the time. And I'm like,
Gotta be tight like butt cheeks or
but
nothing
for
at
what?
all.
But for what?
Not really. Not really. And I'm a loner anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it sounds like you sort of described yourself to be that way too.
Man, listen,
you know what I mean? And so
I got my core guys.
Same.
And it ain't even a big circle like that. But other than that, fam, or I'm at the crib or I'm traveling.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And I do a lot of traveling alone. I don't really.
Which I think is gangster, boy. I love that.
Man, because traveling is a.
One of these days when I grow up, you know what I mean? I'll be able to swing that.
Listen, bro, whenever you want to roll, man. See, like you can ride with me. Because I feel like you're very self-aware. You know what I'm saying?
That, man.
And if we kicking it and I'm sleepy and you want to go do something, you're going to be like, hey, my nigga, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Most people like, get out the bed, fam. Listen.
It's got to be a package deal.
I'm not part of your package.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I like that, man.
So
it's little stuff like even going out to eat at a restaurant. You can always catch me right there one deep with the earphones in.
Very much.
Anyway, I'll be at the movies. People think I'm a weirdo. I mean, I got one seat rule, partner. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm talking about, being self-aware. I'm very much so. I know what I like.
Yeah.
And I know what I don't.
Fair enough.
I know who I like, and I know what I know. What I know, we not gonna vibe.
Yeah.
So why even with women? I could tell a woman like, yo, I know we like each other.
Yeah.
But like ain't enough.
Yeah.
It's not. That's very surface.
That's right. That's plastic.
Yeah. That shit ain't nothing. So I take that approach with everything. I may like something, but I don't love it.
Yeah.
I don't want to put. Do I really want to put time into this?
Right.
So, yeah, man, I'm very much cause so like growing up, I never really had a lot of alone time. Like, I always grew up in a household where we just kind of fell where we fell. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I didn't get my own, bro. I didn't get my own room until like, shit. I think me and my brother moved out and had a house, but it was very much still his house, very much still his rules.
Got you.
So he looked at me more like a son than a little brother. So that's where me and him bumped heads.
Now, what was the difference in age?
4 years.
Nah, that's too close, brother. Hold on. You know what I'm saying?
But
you big bro, pops, relax.
So we, but he's very much a reason that he's another person that's very much a reason I am who I am.
Yeah.
He showed me the game, made sure I was straight, made sure I was fly. I was all, you know what I'm saying? Whoever you see right now, I've been this person. You know what I'm saying? I've been who I am for a long time.
True that.
But me and him hit
Got the bump
because we alpha males.
Mm-hmm.
So at a certain point, okay, you done looked out for me, you done showed me the ropes.
Yeah.
But you okay now? Let's not be this. And then I'm a very good judge of like, okay, it's time for me to get away from this because
before it gets
to where we can't return. And we've had a couple times where we've been down that road, but we've been able to recover. And that's one of my best friends in the world, man. Like I kill about him.
Yeah. And also helps that y'all are biologically programmed to love each other. You know what I'm saying? Since y'all brothers.
But you know, bro, with that shit, that's sometimes that breed the most pain.
Fair enough. Good point, man.
When you family and when you supposed to love a motherfucker, that boy, they will get over on you.
Yeah.
They'll beat you till you blue in the face.
I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? So
Golly. But
we've been able to generate a friendship. And that's my dog. Like it's beyond brothers. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I am with all my friends. Like he's a brother turned friend, they friends turned brothers.
That's dope, man.
You feel what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Like it don't
blood couldn't make your friends no closer.
And then just the fact because we brothers don't mean that's not why we friends.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I feel that.
Yeah, man. I'm very much a thinker, bro. Like when I'm sitting down thinking about these relationships, I'm a why type person. Why am I doing flourish? Why am I sitting down on this podcast?
Let me get to the root of it.
Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
But I wasn't always that person.
True that.
You know, it took some bumps and some bruises and some confused nights and some nigga, what
you doing?
But I got to a point where I handle myself like that, and then I handle people like that. So when you tell me you rock with me, why? Tell me why you rock with me.
That's right.
I just want to know.
And that's gonna catch most people off guard
every time.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, yeah, either they ain't thought about it or they have, but they didn't expect you to you know, because most people, I know sometimes I'm flattered by a compliment too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it may take for me to come down off of being flattered for me to kick back and be like, I wonder what I'm doing or saying, or what is it about me that's making them feel this way?
100%.
Because especially when you feel like you haven't exuded what they say you got. Because I ain't gonna front. Sometimes I done had them moments where I'm feeling myself too. You know what I mean? I done dangled some bait out there. You know what I mean? I done put on a certain something for a reason. So I feel like I'm trying.
Yeah.
And then other times I ain't trying.
It just
and something happens.
It just go like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it must be something internal. But whenever you were talking about, a couple statements ago, would you say it was something that you knew was always in you in terms of, why am I doing this? But you weren't able to identify it? Because I think maturity takes a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's hard to, it took a while for me to, deconstruct my own thinking, then reconstruct it.
Yeah.
Now I can articulate it.
Yeah, I've fought with myself for a long time, man, because I always tell people I fight with my grace in my favor, right? I feel like things that come natural to me.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, it's just how God made me.
True that.
I can walk into a room and I'm going to get attention even if I don't want it.
Right.
And when I say I struggle with that, because that breeds envy. People get mad at you for just doing what you normally do.
Yeah.
And so when somebody tell me, yo, such and such don't fuck with you because of X, I'm like, bro, that's just me naturally being me.
Yeah.
I'm not even...
And in your mind, you're like, yo, that's crazy.
But for a long time, I fought with that.
Yeah.
For a long time, I fought with the lifestyle that I've been afforded to live. Because most people think, oh, well, he only doing that because of such and such. He only doing that because his man's in the league. And right. I'm like, but you got to check the lineage. I got a big brother that's been the man for a minute. Mm-hmm. And, if you know me, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. I've been this guy who I am now for a long time. Now, Ep being my best friend, he's shown me some things. We've shown each other some. That's why we best friends. Why do you think we best friends?
Yeah, there you go.
That's what breeds a best friend. Y'all
right.
Y'all have gotten to a point where y'all value one another. Y'all pour into each other's cups. Y'all down for each other, do the good and the bad. Because he only been in the league he only been a pro for 10 years. We've been friends for 20.
There you go. Twice that, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
So when you talk about, I had to rearrange my thinking because sometimes I would always wonder, like, damn, why? Then I just was like, fuck it. Yeah. This is who I am.
True that.
I'm not even trying. I've just been blessed to, even like when me and you first met, it was very much a click. It wasn't.
And we ain't known each other that long.
Even to this point.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So imagine somebody that's searching for that.
Right.
That want that.
True that.
And then you got somebody over here that just does it naturally.
And I see where you're going at. That's a great picture you just painted.
Yeah.
Some resentment can come from that. But at the end of the day, it ain't your problem.
And that's so when you talk about having to recalculate how I think and recalculate how I see things, I used to be like, damn, why? Well, why he say? Well, why he don't? Well, why? And then you just be like, fuck it, man. Fuck it. If you can't be, because even with all that, I'm very much a giving person. I'm very much gonna show love. I'm a pull up. I'm a support.
Right.
I'm gonna come where you at.
Yeah.
And
it don't take that much to do.
Nah, but one thing I know, and one thing I know to the day I die is I'm gonna always get more love than I get. And I'm good with that.
Good with that. Yeah, man. Yeah, and it's a good feeling, too. I mean, whenever I was a kid, they would always say they're just bottom line. A lot of times they're just bottom line statements for us.
Yeah.
Because we haven't developed enough perspective to understand the deeper meaning. When they would say it's better to give than to receive.
Man, listen.
Man, if I'm 8 years old and it's on Christmas morning.
Yeah.
I need all that.
I need all them
gifts.
Give
me.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older, I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
And it's like, it's one of those things, man. And I try to fight hard to not be typical. And I fight hard to not be a hypocrite.
Yeah.
So a lot of times it's like just doing what you feel, even though it may not make sense to somebody else. It's just like, I'll give you an example. Let's say if you steal something from me, right? Should I steal something of yours just so I can say we even?
Make it even?
You know what I mean? That don't make that. That's not
what
me.
They say. That's how you get. That's how you say you get even. But
yeah, and I know who's being fake now.
Yeah.
If I know that ain't me, that might be in your character, but it ain't in mine. 100%. So it's like the best case scenario, I can just get my shit back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And then not deal with you. So
that's it.
So you showed your hand over a CD or something, like whatever it was you stole from me.
Mm-hmm. All I needed to know, bro.
Because if you can't be around me and me shine my light, because I love to be around people while they light is shining.
Yeah, man.
I'm a fan of that shit.
Yeah.
But when people around me, and it's crazy because I was just lit, bro. They were just talking about this shit on joke, man. Joe Budden is literally one of my favorite podcasts to listen to.
Straight up.
Just because it's very much kind of our conversations off mic. It's very just talking. Like, you know how we talk in the group chat? We just very much straight keeping it a buck like men do. So it was very much talking about this topic about everybody that's around you ain't really, you know what I'm saying, there for you. So when I get around people that really fuck with me,
yeah,
bro, that makes me the happiest. And not because they doing for me, it's just because I'm like, damn, I done met somebody that's on my frequency.
That's right. And you can feel comfortable letting the guard down.
Yeah, it's
you
not
know what I mean? You
it's
gotta
not
be
this
tense.
ego thing.
No, and fellas, our ego is big, but it can be fragile too.
Oh my!
You know what I'm saying?
I tell women that all the time. I say men are way more fragile than y'all, and that's why we operate how we do.
Mm-hmm.
And women be so stunned. I say I'm a man.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be insecure and shit. So I know.
And we don't like the feeling either.
What?
So we do some fuck shit.
Because when it come to men, we only money and sex. So we only got really two things that boost our egos for the most part until you start thinking outside the box.
But, and that comes with some age too, though.
Oh yeah, no, man. I tell people, I said, bro, I'm 33 and I'm still getting to know myself, but getting to a point where it's like it's not even about what we always thought it was about.
Right. Way bigger than that.
And that's why I'm able to do Flourish, because there was a time where all we wanted to do was everybody had to wear designer, everybody had to wear Jordan, everybody had to. That's what you thought was fly.
That's right.
Then I had an epiphany.
That was
like,
status quo.
I said, who made that true? And that's when I was like, you know what? I want to start wearing my own shit. And then it started building. And then what you find out is people think whatever, like people gravitate to whatever is dope.
Yeah.
Right. And if being confident is dope.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not necessarily the clothes. It's the fact that damn, this nigga not tripping on wearing.
He rocking it.
He gonna rock his shit until the shit until it don't rock no more. And then you slowly see people gravitating toward. Cause Nike wasn't always Nike.
Nah, it wasn't.
Nike was just whatever. These these four letters. So it's just like
majority of our lifetime they've been popping.
100%.
A lot of work was previous though.
Man, listen, 100%.